Hello everybody and welcome to another weekly vlog. I cannot believe that this is week 9 already. And technically though, I think it's actually week 10 because I did vlog that whole week when I had my stent placed. Anyway, it is Tuesday evening and I am feeling so much better. At the end of my last vlog, I told you guys that I wasn't really feeling well and that I thought that I might be catching my dad's flu. Well, anyway, that just kept getting worse and worse to the point where I couldn't even stand without fainting and dry heaving, and I was achy and had chills, and I just felt really horrible. And then I started to feel like I wasn't really with it mentally, like I didn't really feel like myself, and that's when we started getting worried. So last night we actually almost went to the ER, but then right at the last minute, my mom realized that there was a mistake in some of my medications. One of my heart medications was not refilled and kind of got overlooked, so it had been 4 or 5 days of me not taking my heart medication, and none of us knew. So that made total sense. We picked it up. This morning I took it. I felt totally fine. And that would definitely explain why my heart rate was really high and weird the other day at PT. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning. I am just working on getting my stuff all packed up. We are driving back down to Rhode Island today, and this time it's not for PT. Like I've mentioned before, my little sister, who is 17, she also has EDS. So far she has not had any of the complications that I've had, which is really great. So far she has been very mild. She has really been struggling with some symptoms lately, so we thought it would be best for her to see a neurosurgeon just to make sure that she's not developing any of the problems that I had. Of course, I would love her to see my surgeon, the one that we visit down in Maryland, but she's 17 and he does not take pediatric patients. The hospital there just really doesn't have a pediatric floor, so he just can't do surgery on anyone below 18. But we hear really, really great things about this woman in Rhode Island. Apparently, my surgeon sends a lot of his patients to her, and she works closely with the PT that my sister and I both see, so it seems the kind of a perfect fit. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I don't know if I will be updating on this or not because of course it's not me, it's my sister, and it's up to her discretion whether or not she wants people to know how her appointment went. Anyway, let's go. This is what waiting rooms look like for our family.
I just want a hot dog. Want a hospital hot dog.
Yeah. How are you feeling about this appointment so far?
Well, we didn't have the results for one of the things I needed, and they can't figure out how to find the other one, so it's pretty much going as planned.
Guys, we found the children's wing.
Other side! No, that's not going to vlog.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I nailed that performance.
Pretty good. So, how did you feel about your appointment?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what I thought was going to be the outcome, but it's always just good to hear that I'm not going to die soon, you know?
That's always good news.
Yeah, that's good.
You checked everything out and everything was pretty good.
Yeah, it was actually cool. She, from the MRI film, she could see high enough on my spine to see that I have no Chiari. It's just good to know that I don't have that either.
Always good news.
Yeah.
So yeah, that appointment went really well. I am so glad. She was really negative for everything. Negative for all of the different spinal problems and neurological issues that I've had. The doctor actually said that she's probably the healthiest EDS patient that she's ever seen. So that's really great to hear, and she's so thrilled. It's really funny how different we are and how differently the same disease can affect two people in the exact same family with the same genetics. It's really interesting to me. But I have actually got a lot of questions about this recently, and people are interested in what it was like for my sister and I growing up. So maybe we can do a Q&A or something if she'll agree to it. I don't know. If you have any questions for her, or if you want to see a video with her, let me know down below, and I'm sure she would love that. Hi guys, it is Saturday now. I'm really sorry I haven't really vlogged much this week. Truth be told, I'm really not feeling that great. I'm okay right now, but I keep having these spells where I get like really tired, really dizzy, kind of nauseous and shaky, and just don't feel like myself, and it's just gotten worse these last few days. I did happen to notice on my monthly blood work, when that came back, that my blood sugar was really low. Because I have a PICC line, I have to get blood work done once a month just to make sure that all my levels are stable and there's no infection, stuff like that. I called the company and I asked if I could have my blood sugar results from the previous months, and it seems to have been running low for a while. I think it was like in the low to mid 50s when a normal range should be like 70 to 100. But I do not have a glucose monitor. I think I should probably get one. I can't explain it, I just feel really tingly and weird, and I feel like my body isn't part of me. I don't know how to explain that. I'm trying to get in to see my doctor about it. She said if it continues that I should probably go to the ER or urgent care. So that was the plan. I was actually going to go today just to get it tested, but then I woke up and we had like a foot of snow and no one can drive right now. So I guess I'm going to try to wait until at least Monday so I can just go see my doctor instead of having to go to urgent care. Urgent care kind of scares me a little bit, so does the ER at this time of year. I feel like just going in there, I'm going to end up with the flu. I guess I should probably just like buy a glucose monitor at this point, but I want to make sure I talk to my doctor about it first. And you're probably thinking, Christina, if you think your blood sugar is low, why don't you just have something with sugar in it? And my answer to that is, I really wish I could. Because I'm completely dependent on my feeding tube and on the specific formula I use, there really isn't a very easy solution for me right now. At the pharmacy, I noticed that they had these like glucose tabs that you can like chew, I guess. But they were all like these weird flavors and they had dyes, and obviously I'm going to react to that. I have this endless cycle of like, oh, I would feel so much better if I could just have this, but then I can't have this because it would make me worse. That's the problem I'm dealing with right now with my vitamin deficiencies. I'm definitely iron, B12, D, C. You know, I'm deficient in a lot of vitamins. And that is because I am just not getting these well-rounded, nutritious meals that have lots of different vitamins. I'm only getting what's in the formula, and I guess that's just really not enough for my body. I'm also not getting outside, so my vitamin D levels are understandably pretty low. Luckily, when it comes to the B12, there is a shot. I used to give them to myself like twice a week, but then we stopped for a while because I had a reaction to something, and I don't know if it was the B12 shots or not. But I'm going to try it again pretty soon. They just gave me the prescription a couple days ago, so fingers crossed I'm not actually allergic to that one. Iron has been the trickiest one for me because I am like iron deficient anemic. I need iron. I'm also on crazy blood thinners and have EDS, so between all of that, my body's pretty bruised. I know that I would feel a whole lot better if I had iron, but every single iron supplement that we have tried so far has given me an allergic reaction. We tried lots of different brands with lots of different sources, and no luck. Then they were talking about iron infusions, but I talked to my allergist and immunologist, and she said, oh my gosh, like, that is the fastest anaphylaxis you will ever have. So that freaked me out a little bit. It's just been kind of this weird vicious cycle of, you know, my body needing something and then reacting when I try to do it. But I'm really hoping that when I see my doctor, they will have some more options for me when it comes to managing this low blood sugar problem. I am starting a new medication probably sometime next month for my mast cell allergy issues. It's called Xolair. It's a monthly injection. I'm really lucky that my insurance is going to cover it. I guess not all insurances cover it because it's a very expensive medication. But I think we've definitely documented that I've tried everything else at this point. And although I'm so much better than I was, I'm still not able to tolerate food or being around food, and that's a major problem. Hopefully, the goal is, after I've been on this medication for a while, we could try to reintroduce food. Because I am still having a lot of trouble with my swallowing, I think that we would probably start with, I don't know, juicing and trying it through the G-tube, stuff like that, just to see if my body can tolerate food again. Because as thankful as I am for this formula that has worked wonders for me, it just really does not contain everything that I need to be healthy. Well, I just fainted. I went into go to the bathroom after my sister had just taken a shower, and she used a shampoo that had some fragrance that I was allergic to, I guess. So I just remember going to the bathroom and then kind of coming to seizing all over, slumped over a chair in our dining room. Luckily, I'm doing a bit better now. I didn't have to use my EpiPen or anything, I guess because I got away so fast. My body was able to recover. So now I'm probably just going to take some Benadryl and try to sleep it off. Just ever since I had that reaction to that contrast dye for that CT about a month or so ago, my reactions have been a lot more frequent. My body has just been a lot more sensitive, and unfortunately, the more frequently they're happening, the worse they're getting. I have to find some way to break this cycle, but my family has to eat, they have to cook, they have to shower. It's the middle of the winter. It's not like they can cook on the grill like they do in the summer. These last couple days have just been really hard on my body, and everyone has been doing a lot of cooking and stuff during the weekend. Everyone is home, so they eat all their meals here, and I'm afraid of what might happen if this cycle continues. New day, same spot on the couch. Luckily, I'm feeling a little bit better than yesterday. I had a really rough morning. I'm going to try to see my doctor tomorrow, and if I can't get in to see her, I think I'm just going to go out and get a glucose monitor, whatever. I wanted to try to get it done through the insurance, but if she's not able to see me tomorrow, I think I should just get it because it's going to be cheaper than going to urgent care at the ER just for my blood sugar anyway. And I'm about to try this specially formulated pain cream from my dentist. Hopefully it works and I don't react to it because I'm having a lot of pain in my neck, and it'd be really great to have something that actually helps that. I'm going to close up the vlog here. I apologize if this week was kind of boring. I didn't get to do any fun little fancy things or add music or really anything like that. I want to make better content with cool stuff like that, but I also really just want to be honest with you guys. So, sorry, this week is just kind of boring. Hopefully next week I'm feeling a bit better and have more energy and I can do some cool stuff, but I'm not making any promises. So I just really want to thank you guys for all of the really sweet comments on last week's vlog. I've been working really hard in my physical therapy to get where I am now, and you guys have just been so sweet and supportive about it. You know the drill. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. There's a little bell icon next to my name now if you want to get notified when I upload a video. Apparently just subscribing doesn't do that anymore. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.